everyone, welcome to the mat and welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany, I am the Yogi Witch, and today, Coven, I'm going to guide you through a quick and spicy 25-minute yoga flow to find that burn. So today we are going to find our fire, we're going to reclaim the flame, and we are going to really work the sweat with this power yoga inspired practice. So you don't necessarily need any props today, but obviously you can grab them if you'd like a little bit of support. If you want to bring in that little bit of witchiness into the practice, then I recommend grabbing yourself a candle, just so we can use that fire to really harness the power of the element. And then when you are all set up, you're going to come to meet me in a tabletop position. So immediately stacking shoulders just above the wrist, hip bones above the knee, soften those elbows a little bit so we're not locking them in. But we're not going to drop that chest down. We're going to bring the belly button in and up the ribs. Find a lovely long line of energy. Maybe closing the eyes. And starting to welcome in that strength. So grounding down through the fingertips, pressing the knuckles down. Start to feel that strength come in to the spine. That fire coming into the belly. Beautiful. And as I said, today we are finding our fire. We are finding that kind of burn within, to kind of burn away, to turn into ash anything that we no longer need, any negative energies, any negative people or situations. So before we find movement, we're going to take a moment to find gratitude to us, to the power of the mind, for coming to the mat. And then if you'd like to set yourself an intention, you can do so here. But I'd like your intention to be, I burn. And then focus on one thing that you'd like to turn into ash today. As all together we inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, arch the spine and come into your cow stretch. And then exhale to roll into the shoulders, push the ceiling away. Inhale, arch the spine. And then exhale to curve. Keep this movement going. Remembering you can find freedom of movement if there's anything else that your body is craving today. Before we come into our first little fire starter, come to meet me back in tabletop. From here, slide left hand forward and I'm going to thread the right arm underneath. So coming to lie on the side of the head, and we're going to move on to those left fingertips. You can stay with both knees down. You can begin to extend the left leg behind you, toes the mat, or you can point the toes and come in to a balance. Holding here for 5, 4, yes, for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax left knee down, roll the body through center, send right hand forward and thread the left arm underneath, moving on to the right fingertips here. And then when you're ready, extend the right leg behind you, toes the mat. Or maybe you lift all the way up and find a balance. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. And 1. Yes, Coven, relax right knee down. Roll the body into the center, and then from here, we're going to meet back in tabletop, ready to take some fun tabletop balances. So bring the knees to touch, and then from here we inhale, send right leg out, and then send left arm forward. When you're ready, bring elbow and knee to touch. Inhale out. Exhale in. Yes, you got it. 3 more times. Inhale out for 3. And in. Send it out for 2. And in. Send it out for 1. Final time. Bring it all the way in. And then you're going to keep the right leg floating as you bring left hand to the mat. Send right leg behind you. And then with as much movement as you like, come to meet me in a 3-legged down dog. Sending the toes to the sky. And move on to the right fingertips. Finding your balance. Keep breathing down into the belly. Inhale. On your exhale, with control, bend the knee off, flatten palm against the mat, and step between the thumbs, coming to meet me in a high lunge. So inhale, pull the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, take hold of the opposite elbow, bend deep into the front knee, whoop, and find your way into a balance. Opening up that heart. Inhale, bend even deeper into the front knee, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean the chest forward, sweep the arms down by your side, press off the back toes, hold your lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat, step back to plank and take your vinyasa. Press off the toes, drop from the top or drop from the knees but lower all the way down. Inhale, create length, upward facing dog. Exhale, come to meet me back in a table. Whoop, adjust my leggings, table top position. Bring the knees to touch. This time we inhale, send left leg out and then send the right arm forwards. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your breath out, elbow and knee to touch. Inhale out. Exhale in. 3 more times. Send it out. And in for 3. Send it out. In for 2. Send it out. Final time. Bring it in for 1. And then bring right hand to the mat. Extend the left leg all the way behind you. Tuck right toes under. Meet in 3-legged down dog. Moving on to the left fingertips. Lovely long line here. Inhale. Exhale, relax left hand back to the mat. Draw the knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Meet me in high lunge. So pull the arms to the sky, bend deep into the front knee and take hold of the opposite elbow. So press into the back heel, really holding that lunge. Legs are burning. The heart rate's starting to quicken. Hold that flame. For 3, for 2, 1. Shift the weight forward. Sweep those arms down by your side. Press off the back toes. Yes. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Take a vinyasa. Press off the top or lower down from the knees. Inhale. Find upward facing dog. On your exhale, hip bones come back to the sky. Downward facing dog. Giving yourself a moment to pedal out those legs. So bending into one knee. Bend in to another. Nodding the head yes. Shaking it no. Before we keep flowing, bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg comes high. Maybe you move on to the right fingertips. Maybe you sweep the right arm down by your side. Keep breathing here. Embrace every wobble, every fall. Coven, you've got it. Yes, you've got it. Inhale. Exhale, right hand back to the mat. Draw knee to chest. Steps to high lunge. Pull the arms to the sky. Find the opposite elbow. Bend lovely and deep into the front knee and push into that back heel. Inhale. On your exhale, bring the hands to prayer. And we're going to pivot on that back foot, but keep bending into that front knee and meet me in Skandasana. So lifting the heart to the sky. With as much power as you can, we're going to lift all the way back up into a warrior two position. Bend lovely and deep into the front knee. Front leg is bloody burning as we inhale. Exhale, pivot on the back toes. Seat those arms down by your side and come in to a lovely little lunge here. So you're pressing off the back toes, front legs burning. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat, step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Oh, burning. Exhale, tuck toes under. Meet me in downward facing dog. Yes, you've got it. We're going to take one more flow and then take a quick rest, okay, Coven? So when you're ready, bring big toes to touch. Inhale, send the left leg high to the sky. Maybe move on to the left fingertips, or maybe find your balance and sweep it down by your side. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand to the mat, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Meet me in high lunge, bending deep into the front knee. Take hold of the opposite elbow. So we bend deep into the front knee, sink into that back heel. Yes, you've got it. Keep the heart lifted to the sky. We hold for 3. We hold 2. And 1. Pivot on the back foot. Bring the hands to prayer and bend even deeper into that front knee, coming to meet me in a Skandasana pose. Maybe that foot comes flat. Maybe you find a tippy toe balance. Either one is all good. Inhale. On your exhale, with as much power as you like, lift back in to warrior two. So bend deep into the front knee, back foot comes parallel the back of the mat. Pivot on the back toes, lean all the way forward and sweep those arms down by your side. So really finding the strength in the leg. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat, step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to heels, come to child's pose. Now today, because I'm hopped up on a lot of caffeine and it's nice and sunny here in Penns, I'm giving you the option for your rest. You can choose to rest in child's pose. Maybe you choose to rest in down dog. If you'd like to rest in a headstand or a pincher or a handstand, you are more than welcome to. But find your chosen rest pose and come to meet me. 10 breaths wherever you'd like to be, remembering to come and meet me in your child's pose whenever you feel comfortable. Ooh. For 3, for 2, and 1. If you're in an aversion in any way, come to meet me in child's pose. Give the hips a wiggle. Feeling that fire. Are you ready to keep going? Remembering, this is your practice. So if you'd like longer to rest, press pause here and come and join me whenever you're ready. If you want to keep going now, let's keep going. Final flow. Hands to the mat, come to meet me in downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, send right leg high to the sky. Again, you might choose to come onto the right fingertips. You might choose to sweep the right arm down by your side. If you'd like to play around, you can bend into the back leg, take hold of the foot and find a balance. Ooh. Holding for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down by your side. Jesus, that was hard. Draw knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Come into the high lunge back bend. Press into that back heel. Find the opposite elbow. Open up that heart. Maybe going even deeper by lifting the front heel up. Inhale. Exhale, lower that front heel down. Hands to prayer. Pivot on the back foot. Meet me in Skandasana. So you're bending into the right knee and you're flexing the left toes to the sky. With as much power as you like, meet me back in Warrior 2. Bend deep into the front knee and then sweep your arms down by your side. This time, interlock the fingers behind the back as you find that little lunge. Option to stay here, option to lift the back leg up and come in to Flying Warrior. Yes. Yes, Kevin, you've got it. If you fall, it doesn't matter. Get straight back up. What matters is that you came here today. Inhale. Exhale, step back with the left leg, hands frame front foot. Step back to downward facing dog and then press off to take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Woo, final flow, downward facing dog. From here, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep left leg high to the sky. Maybe come onto the left fingertips. Maybe sweep the arm down by your side. If you'd like to find that foot and open up into a back bend, you are more than welcome to. Oh, I don't think I can do it on this side. Oh, holding wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jesus, left hand to the mat, draw knee to the chest. We've got it. Oh, sweep the arms to the sky, high lunge, bend into that back heel, bend into the front knee. Option to lift the front heel up. Inhale. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat and then bring hands to prayer. Meet me in Skandasana. So you bend into the left knee, flex right toes to the sky. Oh, I'm messing my mats up. Keep breathing. Before we find that power, come to meet back in your Warrior 2. Bend deep into the front knee and then interlock the fingers behind the back as you pivot on the back toes, coming in to that Flying Warrior balance. We bend lovely and deep and then not burning yourself on said candle, you find your way in to a balance. Holding wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, right leg, hands to the mat. Step back, left. Press off the toes. Come in to the final vinyasa. Lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Relax the forehead down and give that body a wiggle from left to right. Before rolling the body to tabletop and take a few cat-cow stretches. Yes, we did it, Coven. Feel that heat, maybe that sweat, maybe that almost little bit of breathlessness, achiness in the body. That is okay. No one ever does a power yoga flow with utter perfection without sweating, no matter how much Instagram tries to tell you otherwise. But embrace the fact that you did it. Acknowledge the fact that you're here today. Flowing with a Coven from around the world. And then when you're ready, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position. Rolling shoulders away from the ears, flip the palms to the sky, and just start to find length. Long line of chakras, magic flowing from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Giving yourself space to breathe here, hands to get back in control of your breath. Beautiful. Now to close this practice, to seal the energy, the magic that you created today, there's 2 ways you can do it. If you worked without a candle today, you can simply take a deep breath in through the nose and then sigh it all the way out. If you worked with a candle today, then you're going to join me and we'll blow it out together. So wherever you're working, take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your breath out, blow out the candle, blow out the breath, and then gently bring hands to prayer at heart center. Bowing head to heart, heaven to earth, with love and with gratitude to ourselves for the strength of our mind to coming to the mat, to this online Coven for flowing together in harmony, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's power yoga inspired practice. How are you feeling? I hope you are feeling empowered. I hope you are feeling a little bit on fire, maybe a little bit sweaty, but just glowing in the magic of your movement today. And if you enjoyed today's flow, I would really appreciate any kind of support for my little channel made by liking this video, subscribing. We have recently hit 10,000 subscribers and I am completely overwhelmed by the support that all you lovely souls have given me, and let's keep it going. So keep an eye out for my next flow that is coming, which is going to be a beautiful new moon practice. So keep an eye out for that. But once again, thanking you so much for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Blessed be, Coven.